Hey guys, what's going on? Chris here with Shuckhead Gaming. Trying PieceFall, which is pretty much a relaxing Tetris from what I'm hearing. Student project actually, done in university. Pretty cheap right now, only available in the UK. We're gonna give it a try here. Got a review copy. Okay. I wonder if this controller is like a Sony asset that they give devs if they want to put a 3D controller in their games. And I guess a small studio like this wouldn't necessarily have those assets or the ability to create them as good as that. So I'm pretty sure this is pretty training-esque, but pretty much get the shape down below and you have to fill it in. I'm gonna guess you're gonna have to do multiple pieces eventually, yeah, like that. Okay, well that's an immediate fail. Yep. Yes, please. Excellent. Okay. I see we're building the middle piece here. See, that seems too easy. Do you see the next piece? I don't think you do. Well, okay, that's just a fail. Let's see this. I want to see if I know. Do I know what the... Oh, there we see. I know what the pieces are. Can't say I'm loving the music. That would get old fast, I think. But that's what Spotify is for. Okay. See, that's not gonna work. At least with the shadow, you can kind of see. Boom. I wonder how many levels there are. Oh, this already shot up in difficulty. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, I like this music. Totally gonna work. Music's got this like Indian tribal thing going on. Is that gonna do what I think it's gonna do? Maybe. Yes, it is. Uh-oh. Well, that's not gonna work. Let's try that again. Boom. Okay, building the statue this time. Oh, we got more pieces coming now. Oh, with my puzzle skills, this is going to end up being very trial and error. Woohoo! Alright, Lee, thanks. Is that better? Well, that's a fail. Perfect. Alright. There's the pieces. Ooh. That might work. Yes, it will. So as you guys can see, the title of Relaxing Tetris is probably pretty accurate. It's like Tetris, but in bite-sized pieces. Kind of. Kinda, sorta. I guess not really. Oh, that's a fail. It's got Tetris pieces. I guess that's pretty much where it is. Let's try that. Son of a bitch. Anyways, for those of you guys just tuning in, this is only available in the UK store right now. But I would imagine it's coming pretty quick to the US if this is something you feel like getting into. It's pretty cheap. It's like £3 or something. So like it's probably like $5 or $6. Maybe. Damn it, no. James, I have played The Persistence. I had a review copy there. I played it for about a week before it came out. It was awesome. One of the best PlayStation VR games out there right now, especially when you consider that it's original content. And he's only played in VR and on PSVR. If you think about it, most of PSVR's best games are all ports of either PC VR or flat games. I just did the exact same thing. James, scary. That's a tough one because what people think scary is going to be different for everybody. Am I going to do the same thing I did last time? I don't know. Oh, I'm going to screw it up is what I'm going to do. I did not find it scary. There's some jump scares, let's put it that way. But Resident Evil 7 very rarely genuinely creeped me out. For the most part, I just found it intriguing. I just found it interesting to walk through. So that might tell you a little bit about how I feel about games. I played The Exorcist. I reviewed that. And that actually made my skin crawl a few times. But again, man, it's that same puzzle. I just don't find VR that scary because I guess I'm able to just kind of separate. I also don't find like scary movies very scary. I'm just not that kind of person. But if you're someone who gets scared easily, I mean, it's not as scary as Resident Evil. Oh, that doesn't feel good. It's also very sci-fi. And so for me, and I think for some of the other reviewers I've spoken to, the sci-fi aspect of it kind of like kills some of the scariness to it, if that makes any sense. Talking and maybe. No, I keep the same problem. You can't put the dirt side down. Let's try this differently. I also think, James, that like if it does kind of creep you out a little bit, because I mean you are like kind of hunting and then being stalked by certain creatures, and when you jump into the game, it's the sound is pretty awesome. So, like, I mean, you're just every hallway above and below you is filled with groans and growls. But one thing I definitely noticed with that game was it is all about kind of trial and error. So you kind of like die, upgrade, repeat. It will lose some of its fear as you play a little bit. But anyways, if you want more of my in-depth thoughts, pop over to my review on my channel there. You'll probably get a better feel for what I kind of thought of it. No, this is not gonna go the way I want it to, because I can... Oh, well, there's no win here. No win. Well, James, yeah, I mean, if the only thing you're worried about... Hey, Dave. If you're worried about is it being scary, I don't know. I'm only on the second island, Dave. Hey, Carl. Dave, I don't know. Puzzle games are not my game. Not my type of games. I just, like, I know it's supposed to be relaxing, but it's not. Not really. Not for me. I mean, it doesn't punish you too hard. You just kind of start over again. But I keep... Basically, you can see your pieces that are coming. Oh, James, you getting around? You sleeping around in the VR stations? Channels? Dave, James wants to know if you think Persistence was scary. VR is the only way I game now, James. I still buy flat games. I mean, but oh man, I suck at this. But every time I do, I'm bored. Dave, do you ever find it scary outside of jump scares, though? See, I just don't have the ability for foresight in this game. Because I can already tell I'm going to make the same mistakes. Anything I do is going to screw that. Let's try that again. Alright. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Lots of screams and lots of yelps coming from all around. I also felt, though, I was saying to James that once you start to play it enough, because of its kind of live, die, repeat nature, you, oh, it started me back. Some of the scares start to wear off because you start to kind of be able to anticipate certain things, and you get more determined, more frustrated maybe. So you just start pounding through it. It's just so far removed from reality for me, like with the sci-fi elements, that I just didn't find it super scary. Definitely some jump scares, though. Things jump at your face. There you go. Be a badass. James, let me hear your war cry. Well, that's not going to work now, is it? Ugh. Worst stream ever. Watching me fumble around like a moron. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that. Let's just... No. Yeah, Dave, pretty much this game is, what you see is what you get here. Here we go, buddy. All the more reason why I want to see you stream this. Is this going to be you? Right there? That going to be the bulk of what you're going to do? Oh boy. I wish I could blame it on drinking. That I'm just not very intelligent when it comes... See, I think this was what I did. This is not good. This is not good. There's no win. That's not gonna work. Alright. Oh. I like this. How do I do this? Yes. Well, that's cool. I'm gonna trade some. I got some points over there. I think those are my points. Gladly trade those to just not beat my head against this. Where's that help button? See, that is just, no, that's not going to be the way. Definitely got to watch those shadows. Ooh, not good. Maybe? No, that's that, but the reverse. Yeah. Alright, well, let's do that again. See if I can remember what I did there now. Like that. Is that right? Oh. What? All right. What? That doesn't seem right. That is not going to work like that. Maybe? No. Why do everything I do, I keep ending up on the reverse of that? Because I'm pretty sure this is what I did last time. See, that is, and then I end up with that. Oh, totally, that's the way to do it. Boom. Oh, we've moved to nighttime now. Kind of like the light change. That's a little more relaxing. I liked that last music better though. Like I was saying, this was made by a very small team. It was like one person. It was a school project basically for a university student. Very cool. Only available in the UK store right now. It's super cheap. It's like £4 or £5. £3. I mean. Hey Carl, I was just saying that it's only available in the UK store right now. I believe there's two bundles. There's one with the 2D version and one with just the VR. I believe just the VR version, which I would imagine is all you're gonna want, is going for like £3 or something. So I would imagine $5 or $6. It's pretty cheap. This is not going to end well for Shuggy D. How is that even possible? Okay. Okay. What is... That doesn't seem right. Holy crap, I think I actually did it. I just went to the future and anticipated your question, Carl. That's all. Nothing special. Okay. Maybe. I don't see this happening. Holy shit, are you kidding me? Huh. Carl, did you get any of the big games last week? Like the Persistence or Detached? Or are you picking up Pixel Ripped today? Well, that's not going to work. I am not able to do this. Okay, so this is just wrong. I end up doing the exact same thing. Carl, are you in the US? I'm from Canada. We don't, most people have decent enough insurance to cover teeth pulling. So unless you really do something stupid to your mouth, you usually don't have to pay too much. And if you are in the States, how much that cost you? Is that... That is not going to work the way I want it to. Well, I'm putting it in. Ah. You know what? I knew you were Canadian. I'm pretty sure you mentioned that. Is it Ottawa, right? If you're a retro gamer, if you love the retro stuff, you are going to love Pixel Ripped. Well, that sucks that you had to get teeth pulled while you're waiting for benefits. That blows. I switched jobs and actually was waiting too for a few things. I was lucky. I suck. James, I didn't see what you said. I was too busy screwing up blocks. Okay, we gotta try a different plan of attack here. No, this is just not. Well, then you're gonna love Pixel Ripped, my friend. Because Pixel Ripped is a love letter to retro gaming. Especially if you're an 80s kid, you are gonna love all the references. It's not super long, but it's a very special game. I'm not a big retro gamer, so some of it's lost on me. James, you're from Ireland, eh, buddy? Well, welcome to the stream, man. Very cool how when I started up this channel, I get a chance to meet friends and people from all over the world. It's crazy. Even in just in us YouTubers, we all kind of friended up, and a lot of us are all over the place. We got guys from UK and Australia and Canada. Really, Chris? That's cool. Yeah, she's a bit of a little VR celebrity these days. I'm gonna do the exact same shit I did before. Oh my god. Okay, where's that tutorial help? Well, hopefully this helps put you to sleep. Yes, I absolutely want that help. Yeah, Carl, she's kind of cute too. Her name is absolutely escaping me because her last name's a bit different. I should know this because I was reading the bio the other day when I was doing my review. Well, how's it going, buddy? You've joined me on another puzzle game. Lucky you. Fucking hate these games. This one's not so bad. I could see this being super chill for somebody who doesn't get frustrated at stuff like this. I am on the 3rd level. Don't know how many levels there are. You can see if you use joining. I'm good, man. It's been a busy... Last week was busy for games. And Pixel Ripped we got an early jump on, so this is what I got this week. And we're just chilling. As you can see, the pieces are over there, kind of like Tetris style. You can see what's coming. It's not really Tetris-y, other than the fact that you've got Tetris blocks and you're fitting them in Tetris style. Well, fail on Shuggady's part. But I'm trying to, sometimes you can get a help button there and it gives you a block for free. But you more have to like look at the pieces that the space you have and figure out where things go. And I'm not exactly great on the whole foresight thing. Ooh, that looks possibly. There's a couple ways you can do it for keys. Basically, when I first started, I had no idea how it worked, and I started my channel, and I created myself a business email. I used to be a marketing director, so I've got a bunch of business background shit. So I kind of created a little business around the channel, and I started emailing devs, basically introducing myself and letting them know I was a tiny channel trying to make a go of it. And I was actually okay. Well, that's a script, and I was shocked at how receptive a lot of them were, especially some of the small indie devs. Like they're just like us, but in a bigger pond. Like they're just starting out. And they really do use YouTubers. They call us influencers because they don't have marketing budgets, so they give out codes and they hope that we, scream from the hilltops that it's a good game. So you'll find that a lot of the indie devs are pretty good at giving out codes. If you just find their contact info through Twitter or go to their website and find their contact. Yeah, I did the same thing again. Otherwise, you can also go to places like Keymailer and terminals. You sign up with them and they give you keys. The devs basically network through them, and you can just basically apply for keys, and if you meet the criteria, you'll get them. And now, I believe that many of those sites, they want you to have 1,000 subs first. I've actually never used them ever. I'm signed up with them, but I've never used them. Yeah, Carl, man. Basically, I mean, this is coming directly from somebody who one day decided to, like, I guess, kind of follow a bit of a dream and kind of become a content creator. The big thing is that the codes aren't free. I mean, they there's expectations that come with them. And in a bunch of the YouTubers that I hang out with, and many of which you guys probably know very well, some just stream, and some do more like edited content, kind of like I do, edited scripted reviews. Some devs prefer the more scripted reviews, others don't care. So either way you go, I think it's just important that you deliver on what they probably expect you to do. So if it's like let's plays and chatting like this, that's cool. If if they expect a review out of you, then you got to do that too, and they expect it in a timely fashion. So that's the only thing, is that the reviews aren't free. You got to deliver. But man, if if you want to do it, do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of guys just stream. Some guys are really good at it. I really enjoy the. I just. Now I'm half talking. Now I'm like 80% talking, 20% playing. So now you got the conversation interesting. What was I gonna say there? I actually really like the part of like doing the reviews. I like getting the information. Yeah, well, you know what, man, I mean, I've spent years watching people on YouTube and just going, man, like I could do that. I want to do something like that. Oh, that's not going to work either. Oh, that might have been it too. No, it wasn't. But and you know what ended up pushing me was I was just getting tired of the lack of VR coverage from some of the big outlets, and I'd had it kind of. I was like, well, someone's got to do something. And I mean, there were some great guys out there already, obviously, like Frankie and Parole and Dave Station, and I guess Polish Paul was starting up there too. But for me, it was always Dave Station and Parole in the beginning. And it was like, but so that people aren't doing the kind of content I wanted to see, and that was kind of more in-depth shit. I wanted to know what I was buying. Anyways, what I was saying is I enjoy that part. I like the script writing. I like the editing. I like doing the thumbnail art. It's fun. It became like kind of a hobby. There are days though when it's a grind. But man, if you want to do it, do it. And if you want any tips and tricks, and how to get started, email me at chris@shugheadgaming.com, and we can chat, man. I'll see if I can fast track you through some of the bullshit that I had to learn. I am making all the same mistakes. Oh, James, man, we got some wicked games coming out. August has got 2 huge games coming out at the end. Yeah, Carl, no, seriously, man, hit me up. It'd be fun. I got to pay it forward. I had guys help me. Dave Station was very cool in the beginning, helping me navigate some roadblocks. And if you want to get into this, we need more voices, so hit me up. Do what I can. Give you some software, some free software advice and stuff like that. It'll be fun. Speed along the it's not gonna work. Anyways, James, end of both August 20 is it either 26th or 20 August 28th, I believe. We've got 2 games. The big one, obviously, Firewall 0 Hour. I don't think that needs much introduction. That game, as long as they keep the speed up, that's my big concern, is that people are going to be moving too slow in that game. That game's going to be killer. I'm a huge Rainbow Six fan, so. And then the other one that's coming out on the same day, which might be really dumb because it's also a multiplayer game, is Bout of Blood. And it is, you're on big giant airships, multiplayer battles. I think it's going to be like a Starblood Arena type thing. There is Electronauts coming out on the 7th. If you Google that, some guys are streaming it, or if you YouTube it. I think Dave Station did something. Ryan from the VR Grid did something about that. I think PSVR Frank did something. I haven't gotten a code yet. I'm getting one this week, I believe. And that is a DJ music game from Servios, who created. I really have a hard time concentrating doing it at the same time. Servios did Sprint Vector and. Yes. Electronauts looks like it'd be awesome if it's your jam. Oh man, I just um, yeah, Servios did Sprint Vector. They did that. They have Creed coming out. They did Raw Data, DJ Shug. Yeah, well, be careful what you wish for. Everybody scream! Definitely be doing a lot of live streaming of that. That's a game that's just begs to be live streamed because I mean you can only review so much of it. I'm doing the same mistakes every single time. There's another game coming out in August supposedly, and the name keeps escaping me. It's another music game, except it's a more of an electronic dance music creation tool instead of DJing. So that looks very cool too. It looks like kind of like the Cool Painter of a music maker. What else is coming out in August here? Those two big games at the end of August. I mean, the summer's always dead for video games, right? In flat screen games too. The fact that we've had this week with like the last like 12 days, whatever, has been like just like pixel rip detached, and the persistence like bang 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 is absolutely phenomenal. Yes. But September and into October is going to be huge again too. You're going to see Beat Saber drop here pretty soon. We've got Blood and Truth coming out. Astrobot coming out. Well, that was stupid. I watched it happen. Yeah, especially the end of August. Good times, man. Some good stuff coming. I am pumped for Blood and Truth. There are those who squawk about the fact that it's going to be. There's just no good place to put this. There are people who squawk about the fact that it's not free locomotion, but like, look at the London Heist. It's the same guys who did the London Heist, and London Heist was awesome. I mean, you can argue that without free locomotion, they can also do a really strong narrative because they have some control about like where you go. And like I know you can shoot while you're moving though, so it can be very, very flippin' cool. Beauty, I actually got it. I think Blood and Truth is going to be killer. Oh, we've also got Evasion coming out, which is on PC right now. It's from the makers of Blasters the Universe. It's another bullet hell game, but it's full locomotion. And a lot of people are saying that it plays. It's kind of like, I mean, dumbed down slightly, but very much almost like the Destiny of VR. It's very kind of grindy, get better loot, get better weapons, squad up, and it looks awesome. Evasion looks phenomenal. And there is another game that is completely escaping my mind right now. It's another PC game that's coming out. Well, Carl, check out Evasion. YouTube that shit. They had it playing at E3 with aim support, and people who played it and had played it on PC said it was like shockingly decent. Like that it's a pretty heavy duty game as far as like action wise goes. And originally the dev said they weren't even sure if it was going to come to PSVR. And people say it plays phenomenal. And with aim support, they're saying it's actually like becoming like the version to play. Well, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I need that little block over there. Okay. See, I feel like this piece is almost just like a fluke. Gunheart, thank you. That was the game. And Seeking Dawn, of course, but till we get a real release date on that, we'll see. I think that's going to be a bitch of a game to port into PSVR. I think it's just a big game. If I was those guys, I'd be talking to the Skyrim devs and figuring out how to make that game work on PSVR, because even though Skyrim was an old game, they managed to scale. I don't feel good about that, but we're going to try it. Totally not gonna happen. Help me. Time for some help? No? Ugh. That is not going to work. A few more tries here. I'm going to wrap this up because I suck. Oh, Carl, you don't have an aim controller yet. You need to start leaving those teeth in. Yeah, I've heard rumblings about Gunheart, and the buddies that I have, that I know that have played it on PCVR, say it's pretty fucking awesome. Like, it's really good. It's a game. It's one of those games that your flat screen friends will be very jealous of. Carl, you should check out Gunheart too. Anyways, guys, you haven't played it yet, eh, Will? Well, you got one job. You go play that, and then you have to report back. I hear it's good. I know. Very pumped. There's some good shit happening in VR in general, not just PSVR. Slim Daddy, not a clue what I have no idea what that is. Oh, I suck so bad at this game. How are you referring to this game? Yeah, this one's just got me on the edge of my seat. Oh, whatever will he do with those blocks? On the next episode of PieceFall. See you, James. Thanks for stopping by, man. Alright, guys, that's it for me. I suck. That's exactly what I'm saying, Will. Screw the persistence. Pixel ripped. Detached. They ain't got nothing on this game. Nothing. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you later.